Peace, well, I'm back with another final say. So I'm gonna get straight into it. It's one thing the way you dress and the way you conduct yourself and the way you carry yourself. Peace and power to everybody that conduct themselves accordingly and they dress accordingly because image is very important. However, I'm gonna get a little deep today, and again, my videos are not to offend anybody, it's to bring more awareness, better education, higher learning. However, just because you got good sneakers on your back, good clothes on your back, that don't have nothing to do with hygiene. You still need to take showers. You still need to take baths. You still need to make sure you're using the right lotion or the right oils on your skin, or if you put on cologne or perfume, that you bathe correctly. That's very important. And weather doesn't have anything to do with it. It's always too hot not to smell good, and it's always too cold not to smell good. So any time of the year, no matter if it's winter, spring, summer, or fall, you always want to have your hygiene up to par. You always want to stay in the shower long enough. You always want to stay in the tub long enough. Now, if you're homeless or you're living in a certain circumstance or situation where you're unable to shower enough and you're unable to take baths, that's respected. However, if you're in the right setting, in the right environment, and you're not showering enough, you're not taking baths enough, and you're still worrying about the sneakers that's on your back, sneakers that's on your feet and the clothes that's on your back, or having on perfume and or cologne, like you're defeating the purpose at the end of the day. And when you become of age, because people like to say, I'm grown, I'm grown, I'm grown. So handle your physical hygiene. Not only taking showers and taking baths, use mouthwash. Make sure you brush your teeth enough. Make sure you're doing the correct things when it comes to hygiene, because that's something that's becoming a lot more underrated. Hygiene. You know what I mean? Yes, people are saying, they suffering from mental hygiene, meaning, a lot of people are suffering from mental illness. And God bless all those who working on getting a mental aspect of their hygiene together. God bless them for that. However, some people need to work on their physical hygiene. They need to make sure that they're bathing enough. And again, weather have nothing to do with it. I understand that this video, some of you guys may be seeing it and it's hot outside. However, even when it's not hot outside, when it's cool or when it's cold, take care of your hygiene. Stop running around worrying about the sneakers that's on your feet and the clothes that's on your back and the jewelry you got and how you look and your car and your hairdo, or your haircut, and your physical hygiene is not appropriately taken care of. That's important at the end of the day. Presentation is important, but your hygiene should be first and foremost, because no matter how you present yourself, you can have on the best clothes that the world have to offer, but if your hygiene isn't right, you're defeating the purpose. So it doesn't matter how I look. The first thing I'm worrying about is my hygiene. I don't want to be up in somebody's face and I didn't brush my teeth or I didn't gargle correctly. You know what I mean? I don't want to be next to somebody and I didn't handle my physical hygiene. I have odors. That's not conducting myself as an adult. You know what I mean? And now if somebody wants to tell me, well, your breath stink or your body stink or you don't take showers or you funky, I can't get offended knowing that. And again, if you're in a setting or a situation and you can't handle that correctly or appropriately, try not to be amongst a lot of people on a daily basis. And if you know that's your situation, don't feel less than a woman or a man, or don't want to come across less than a man as a woman to not want to explain and express that if you have to interact or intermingle with people on a daily basis. So if you have a job, it's not, you don't just run up to your coworkers or your supervisor or the management and say, look, I'm living in the shelter right now, I can't take showers every day. You pull set people to the side, or you pull them to the side, individuals, look, yo, let me holler at you for a minute. Yo, the other day or last week when you smelt me right now, I really want to have everybody in my business. But look, I'm living in the shelter right now. And the water ain't really working correctly where I could shower every day. But, I'm doing the best that I could do with the resources that I have. And I truly believe, and God is that great, I truly believe that it's not that the person giving you a pass, they're going to understand your circumstances and or your situation. Whereas, okay, now they're not going to hold you fully accountable for your hygiene. But if you are in a situation or a circumstance and you know you could shower or you know you could bathe on a daily basis, do that. Don't be skipping showers. Don't be skipping brushing your teeth. Don't be skipping gargling, etc. and so on and so forth. That is so strategically important when you have to intermingle or interact with people on a daily basis. Hygiene, people, we need to really pay attention to that. And again, my videos are not directed at no particular groups, cultures, ethical backgrounds. It's just on a whole. On a whole. So I'm not singling out nobody. I'm not amongst people that stink, or I'm not amongst people that doesn't take care of their hygiene. I'm just putting it out there because at times we may interact or we may have to intermingle with people, and or we might be in places with people and somebody's breath might not be right, or their underarms might not be right, or so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, if you can, or if you are in a setting where you know you can stay on top of that, please think about doing that and consider other people when you have to interact or intermingle with other people. And again, if you're not in that setting and or that situation, don't feel less than a man or a woman to express that and explain that if you're at a job, or if you know you're going to be intermingling or interacting with a large number of people. You pull a few of those people to the side, or you pull somebody to the side and let them know, look, yo, this is my situation. Yo, I ain't trying to come around nobody with the intention for it to be this, that, or that. And I'm just letting it be known, out of respect. You know what I mean? But I'm not coming around people with my breath smelling or my underarm smelling or so and so and so. And, this is my circumstance and or my situation. And again, God is that great. And I truly believe that whoever you really pull to the side and let them know, they'll understand. They won't judge you if they was judging you prior to that, or they won't try to call you out if they was calling you out, or they won't embarrass you if they was embarrassing you, and so on and so forth. And again, if you are in a relationship and you may be dealing with your woman for a year or 2 years or however many years, and you want to let her know, yo, look, I love you and all that, or I appreciate you, but yo, I smelled you the last time we had sex. Same thing if you're dealing with a man. It's like, yo, you know what? Yo, you was kind of a little funky last time. Let it be known, you know what I'm saying? But let it be known in a respectful manner where the person doesn't now want to be on the defense mode, and now it turns into an argument, or it turns into a disagreement, or it turns into a discrepancy at the end of the day. And if you are in a relationship with somebody, or if it is a family member, and they might not have the resources, where they might not have the money to buy deodorant or powder or the necessary things to keep their hygiene up to par, help them out. Be like, look, I love you, cousin, or I love you, uncle, or I love you, auntie, or I love you, so and so and so. Look, yo, I understand you're going through rough times. You heck up some deodorant. Or, yo, you could come to my house and take a shower. Or you come here and take a bath, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we got to do that for people that we love, because we may know they're in a less fortunate situation or circumstance than us. So you can have a little brother or a little sister or older brother or older sister. Or it could be somebody that you just care about, and right now they live in circumstances where they may be living at where they shower not right, or the pipe's not right, or they living in a shelter. It ain't nothing wrong if you say, yo, you come by here and take a shower 2 times a week, or you come here and take a shower every weekend, whatever, because I don't want you around other people smelling like that, or I don't want you around other people and your hygiene ain't right. So at the end of the day, again, none of my videos are directly at any particular people and or persons, just on a whole, because that's what my channel do. I'm here to uplift, and I'm here to bring positive, constructive energy, because we all need that where life is going and where things are headed. Peace, world.